What is
Oh,
popping, everyone? Corey Shea here, and I am back with a very special video. I am back with my friends, my Discord buddies, Miss the biggest Bri Ann, aka Film XP, and Matosh. They are my very good Street Fighter buddies. They are very good. They're geniuses, and they're gonna help me get better at the game. So we're gonna review some can opener matches that I did. We're gonna figure out why I got my ass beat in this tournament. So without further ado, I'll let you guys take it off.
All right, so we're gonna take a look at this. Yeah, burning kick.
oh, go
If she
ahead.
does that, that'd be -2.
Gotcha.
But like, that's some of the things for those type of things is just like learning some people's specials, and that is gonna take time to get used to. And this is a
Yeah.
great thing with the replay takeover is just being able to take control and then try some of these things out too and get a better feel for it.
Gotcha.
And so with this, it's not so when you are at -2, you get a semi-turn, and this is about like the whole defense, offense, neutral trifecta thing. When you are in a defensive state and there's -2, there is RPS involved and there's different options your opponent has.
Gotcha.
So that's where it gets kind of muddy, and depending on what option you want to try and do. Well, maybe you want to try and check them if they do anything. Maybe she knows you're going to press and then she does a reversal. I don't know if C-Viper has a reversal.
Gotcha.
I don't think she has a meterless reversal.
I don't think she does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure her reversal is metered only.
No, she doesn't. She has to use her level 1.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Cool. So like, and some people will really try and cheese you after things like that and then the reversal, but like, don't stress that too much. But -2, it's like, cool. What type of -2 block strings do you have? And that's kind of the type of stuff that you do with nice of -2 RPS. And you could even do like throw. You can do standing light or into throw. You can do whatever. And that's where it comes to going, all right, their defense ended. Now, how do I segue into my offense?
Gotcha.
And that's kind of a general rule of thumb because, you know, there's a lot of moves that are -2 and it's minus and then what's the distance? Some moves are -2 and they're like very far away from you and you're like, it doesn't matter, it doesn't mean anything. Some moves are -2 and they're right in front of me, like, cool, what do I get to do? And that's where it kind of helps to know how you get to segue into your offense.
Gotcha. So in this situation, since I was it was -2, it's kind of like a 50-50. We're kind of even, essentially.
Actually,
no,
no,
you have the
you
advantage.
Oh, okay.
Because -2 means you can press anything and beat anything. She doesn't have a reversal except for level 1, which means you just get to do whatever.
Oh, okay.
Even if she had a reversal, she'd be gambling if she did a reversal.
Gotcha. I think that's one of my big things. I need to learn frame data.
Yeah. It's annoying, but it's helpful to learn. One thing that's actually really helpful for me is like if you can find someone that plays one character, just play a long set with them and then just like make sure you have the frame data of the character on the side of your screen or something, and then just going, okay, this was -2, and then you just kind of keep seeing it in a match. Or you can do it in training mode too, where you just practice versus in training mode. So you don't even need people sometimes. You can just practice sample block strings.
Gotcha.
Or you can go into replays like this and go, oh, well, they kept doing this. I need to practice these instances and keep looking at things from there.
Gotcha. Okay. Bet.
Yeah,
It just
replays and replay takeover has like helped so much with like learning the frame data on certain moves and stuff. Because like you're gonna run into like certain matches where like one move just like eats you up like the entire time, or you struggle with it. And like that's a good time for you to go back and do something like what we just did, where you check like the height of what it was to see how negative it was.
I think that's one thing I need to get used to. I need to actually get up off my ass and look at my replays. I'm gonna try to really take it seriously.
And that's also what helps with just streaming too. It's just like playing a match, VOD review. You can kind of go back and forth, and that does kind of help to have like other people kind of holding you accountable.
Gotcha.
It can help to just do like a VOD review just day, or like every X amount of time. It helps.
Bet.
Good downtime too, besides just back-to-back matches.
Yeah.
Gives you a chance to talk and like take a breather.
Yeah. Okay. Noted. I got that in my notes. You want to keep going through the match?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Checks with the projectile.
One thing I already can
So,
tell.
question real quick. Can you go back actually? What were you doing there? And I guess this is So after she threw you, let's see what happened. And this is where I want to kind of talk about like the thing of like offense, defense, neutral.
Gotcha.
And then fine, we'll let this keep going. So she threw you, right?
Yep.
So go forward. Is that her throw animation? That's a long throw animation. Oh no, you jumped. I was like,
Yeah, I
I was
jumped.
like, I got confused for a second. Okay, yeah, we're about to get to the point that I wanted to see.
It's so goofy doing this frame by frame.
Close them down.
It's okay. I love it. I kind of do. Cool. All right. You can go here and go frame by frame now. So this is one of the things. She threw you. She's plus 19.
Poor Lily.
Now, let's see what she does. At plus 19, she does kind of nothing, which is kind of baffling to me. She does a feint cancel, which is fine, because what happens here, she can do the shockwave and hit you, which forces you to block, right? So
Gotcha.
stop. Now, what did you do?
I think I did crouching light punch here.
Why?
I'll be honest with you, I just kind of did something.
And that's the thing. A lot of players panic, and I get it. It's hard. That's where it's about being very decisive and very intentional with your decisions. Sometimes you are kind of like sometimes you watch like high level players and you're like, man, they're just picking options. Like sometimes they are, but a lot of times they're not actually.
Gotcha.
So in options like these, they sit and they go, okay, well, I got knocked down. Well, I got to respect the Oki that happens after this. And then they would see Sea Viper did a feint cancel into nothing. It's like, okay, well, she has advantage because she threw you, right?
Gotcha.
And then you whiff this move, and then you whiff the second move after this.
Okay.
And that's what it's like. It comes about being very intentional and trying not to panic and just kind of sit down and slow down.
Gotcha.
So if you go frame by frame again, you'll see you whip the light,
Mhm.
and she did nothing. Then you pressed another button. Then what happened?
I
Now
jump
you jump.
and get
And that's kind of
anxiety.
the thing. Yeah, you kind of want to slow things down, and that's kind of the problem. She was just waiting for you, and that's where it goes into the neutral triangle, where it's preempt, react, and then I can't remember the third option.
Ah.
I'm brain farting right now.
I think it's establishing.
It's that, yeah, establishing.
But yeah, that's kind of the big thing. Oh wait, hold on, I can actually find it real quick. Dust loop, because I'm gonna get confused if I don't look at this right this second.
I would say from all the gameplay that y'all have seen me play, do you guys think I play too passively?
No.
Possibly no. Too aggressively. I feel like.
Yes.
Okay, too
Like,
aggressively.
And
I think
this
you
is
have Jay has the same issue, and I think it's like a lot of issues that like beginning players have in Street Fighter and maybe even fighting games, that they like always feel like they have to do something,
yeah.
or like they get like really antsy when
Gotcha.
they're on defense and stuff. But a lot of like fighting games is less is more.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And maybe that's kind of like too general to say. It's a lot of like data gathering and seeing what people like to do in certain situations. Like what Thomas said. Like when that Sea Viper threw you and did nothing, she was kind of watching you to see what you would do. And
Oh.
at the same time too, she like stayed at a range where she'd be able to anti-air you if you jumped.
So in this situation, she was playing passively, and she was basically watching, waiting to see what I would do, essentially.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know
That's the
why she
neutral
didn't take her
triangle.
okay.
Right?
But
That was wondering
she
that
wanted
too.
to see what you were doing because you don't have a DP or anything.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was just like, why did she do nothing? Why did you
Okay.
press here? I'm surprised it even worked, but why did you press here? I'm sorry,
okay.
I gotta call this one out.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so
surprised she didn't press here or throw here either.
because she's plus 30, so she could have got me, really.
She should have got you. I'm very confused as why she didn't press.
See, this is why I need to know frame data. It gets overwhelming, and I don't know how to like wrap my mind around it, like just
Yeah.
throughout the match.
A good general rule of thumb is like, if you get knocked down, you're definitely minus.
Gotcha.
The other good rule of thumb is if it's a special cancel, it's probably minus.
Gotcha.
And then one of the things that helps with that is when you find a special move, assume it's minus, right? Let's say it turns out to be plus and you're wrong, right? You're
Mhm.
eventually going to go, dang, keep pressing. And it's clearly not minus, it must be plus. And that will also help you. That's how other players learn too. People who don't like learning frame data, they just assume everything's minus and then they learn, oh, this specific move is plus. This specific move is plus, and that's all they think about. That's
Gotcha.
people who don't really play with frame data fully in mind. Ain't me though.
Definitely shuts out the jump.
And so that's a lot of feint cancels. Yeah, DI to cancel a lot of it. That's fine. Do you not get a better combo off of that?
Easy.
I probably
Yeah.
do, but I'm so basic. I just know like kind of like the basic stuff.
Yeah, and that's where it's good to. That's where, like I talked about it before, like the trifecta: defense, offense, neutral.
Gotcha.
One of the like as Bree said, newer players kind of struggle where they kind of just want to do stuff. If you want to just do stuff, learn your offense as well as possible.
Gotcha.
So if you get a DI, what's your optimal combo? That's where people got like fighting games got memed on for a bit with MVCI, where Combo Fiend had said, fighting games are functions.
Okay.
He's not wrong. It's just a fucked up way to say it. Because what happens is when you hit a DI, you trigger DI combo function. What is my optimal DI combo? And then you go straight into that. And that's what you're kind of doing in a fighting game, is like putting these things in place.
Gotcha. Okay.
Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive
She's
gauge
respecting
runs out.
so much when she knocks you down. It's very strange.
Strings it all together.
And then you
Okay.
pressed for some reason. That's why I was like, why are you pressing? You should never press on wake up.
Okay, so this goes back to what Neon was talking about. I need to just not do something, do nothing sometimes. It's
Not
a
even
bad.
sometimes.
Oh.
If you get knocked down, you do nothing 99% of the time.
Gotcha.
And the funny thing is, when I say do nothing 99% of the time, it's actually not even do nothing. It's you're shifting your mindset from pressing buttons to reacting. Because when you're on
Takes the
defense,
chance to
you
hurt
can't
'em.
really press, right?
Mhm.
Your best thing is reacting
Takes a
to
trip,
what's happening.
sticks the
So you're just
combo.
going to kind of sit there and block to what's happening and react to what she's doing. The only thing you should really be doing at your level right now
Mhm.
is maybe parrying, and I would still not recommend that. I would just
Gotcha.
say just block.
Gotcha.
And then you can throw OS as well
Perfect.
if you're worried about that.
Okay.
But you should just be blocking on wake up every time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there are times later on where you want to press on wake up, but that's like more like layer 2, layer 3 stuff. Like when they start like shimmying you and you want to hit them with a low or something like that.
But you're not
But
there
I
yet.
agree. I think you should just focus on blocking
Gotcha.
to make your plate later.
Player 2 is maintaining the court. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What
See if I
else can they
can
get
pull
away with? Goes for the jump in to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Just blocking. Just block. You pretty much. I don't even know why she's letting you do that. Maybe she's just pressing the buttons wrong.
Jump?
I should anti-air that. Whoa.
Yes. Okay. So you see how she like knows that you don't know.
Mhm.
So go back to that burn kick that you blocked. That was like really. It was like really high up.
Yeah. The other thing is in neutral. This is why I said fighting games are complicated. In neutral, it seems like you're just not sure of what to do, which I think is fair, because like fighting games are hard, and the neutral's like one of the biggest aspects. But that's something I also kind of know. If you're just like, all right, I'm scared, so I'm just gonna hold back, right?
Mhm.
For a lot of players in Street Fighter, you actually hold back and then you move forward, and you're moving back and forward to try and just kind of create space. But that's a whole other thing we'd have to just get into. We could do that another time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Try to
then-
replay a takeover with it.
I mean, you don't have to replay takeover, because they can just go forward, and then you
I'm
can see the
wondering-
frame advantage.
I can't remember if she's like punishable if she does it too high.
Oh
though.
yeah, that was punishable, right? Wait, hold on. Actually, no. You're still in blocks then. You go, yeah, hit play, or yeah, go right from frame. You're still in blocks done.
Okay.
You gotta wait for the bar to disappear. Were y'all both 0? Oh wow, that was
Oh,
0.
it was 0?
That's
Oh,
crazy.
damn. I'm surprised actually.
All right. So yeah. And those interactions is what's difficult in fighting games, and that's like it's kind of hard to tell you what to do.
You've got to be charging.
You see, that's what I mean. Where it's like you're just holding back kind of a lot, and then when you don't, you kind of jump forward.
Super hard hit coming. Raising high. Super. That's what we want to see. Barely blocks the jump in. What a finish!
Holding back a lot because it's you're afraid and you're just like, well, I need to just like get away from my opponent. I'm scared of them coming at me. That's what it feels like, and so you just hold back.
Yeah.
When you do that, you're giving up space, which kind of just is just not great. But that's kind of hard to get used to.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying, Bri?
Can you go back to like the very last part of that second round before she jumped in on you? Slow it down here, or okay. You see how like wait, what was the button that you hit her with here?
Tell me that.
Oh,
I could got
yeah.
dropped.
Okay, so two things. One, it would be good to know what you get from this hit because you did a heavy punch afterwards. Which I'm not sure why. Maybe like the only way I could see that being a good choice is if the Viper mashed afterwards, which is like really far away. Yeah.
You would have to take control a little bit earlier than that to do anything.
Oh, I gotcha.
But also because you didn't
Both fighters are hurting.
link it into anything and you did a heavy punch afterwards, it missed.
Yeah.
And she jumped in the air, and I think it was too late for you to anti-air her.
Gotcha.
But I feel like that also goes back to like whenever you're in neutral and you're pressing buttons or feeling like you have to do something.
Barely blocks the jump in.
That also gives them a lot of frame advantage for them to jump in on you like this.
Gotcha.
For when you're like recovering from big buttons like that. So like after you did like a button like that, it might have been good to just wait to see what the Viper did.
Somehow manages to block the jump in.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. And then one of the things is when we get to the JP matches, I'm going to show you what I mean when I say every hit should go into stuff, because I'm assuming that's what's going to happen when you fight the JP player. And it'll hopefully make a bit more sense because I can speak to it from that side where it's just like, here's exactly what I mean when I say everything should go. A lot of stuff goes from your offense into offense. You have to you're trying to convert so many things in offense, and that's how fighting games generally work. It's just kind of hard to understand sometimes, especially on Lily because of what type of character she is.
Yeah. Do you guys want to look at the other Sea Vipers or just go straight to JP?
We can look at the other Sea Vipers.
Yeah, the Sea Viper.
We'll just do one more. I don't want to keep y'all all night here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm chill. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm chilling too. And I think for like what we're saying, you're probably right though, because it sounds like you kind of have an idea, and a lot of it is a little bit more simple, and I'm not sure how much we gained by the third replay. The second one was so useful. We talked about like not mashing, all the other stuff.
All right, first round. What's going
Yeah,
to happen?
true.
This is what I mean. You just walked back and you put yourself in the corner almost.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Trips him up. Quick one.
Why did you not convert that combo?
Player two has
Yeah, I was wondering what
Pause.
was the
Pause.
the 3 light kicks for.
Go back. Why did you not combo that? That's what I mean when I say your offense. Everything goes back to offense. Or on pretty much almost everything goes back to offense. You got 3
That
light
attack
kicks.
landed for a counter hit.
That
They'll
didn't
have
go
to
into
decide how to
offense.
follow up. So both players aren't doing anything right now.
Just use the.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I would say like Z. Like Z will
No, the Q.
will
It's
like
Q,
make it a lot easier.
right? Is Q? Is it Q? or is
Z
it
is to go back and then C is to go forward.
To the wire.
Okay, yeah, it was Q. Yeah, right there.
Oh, I guess Q's by the frame by frame.
Yeah. No, Q's not frame rate. Q's speed up. So here, you do multiple lights and you hit it, which gives you plenty of time to hit confirm. 1, 2, that's enough time to hit confirm.
I genuinely don't know what to do, what I can convert that into.
You should know that. That is something
Yeah.
you 100% should know.
Gotcha.
You should know what all of your main hits are that go into things.
Mhm.
So like when I play a fighting game character, when I'm being a sweat lord trying to be as best as possible, that's why I say your offense should go into everything. If I'm being godlike, every single hit, even counter hit, has a more optimal version that I have prepared. So when I play JP and I would do certain moves, I would react to counter hits and then change my combos based off of that.
Gotcha.
Like, your offense is so important, and then what you're trying to hit and move into. So that was like a free confirm you just missed out on.
So basically, know what you can get off any button that you have. Just in
Your
case.
main buttons.
Main, but yeah.
And like light kick is a pretty main button. Light kick, DI, your neutral pokes, and then obviously anything that you do on offense. So if you're doing like block strings and you have block string normals, if they get hit by it, what combo would you go into? Right?
Mm-hmm. I was so proud of this.
Oh, yeah, nice. I'm glad you got the DI.
Hold your breath.
I could have did more off this though.
Yeah, that's what we mean when I say you need a DI combo. Like, you need combos for everything. You should have that just set. I thought you had those already.
Maybe I was just panicking.
It may have been panic.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely learn your combos.
Yeah, because you could have killed that Viper earlier when you hit her with the light kick in the corner.
So this made me mad. I felt like I should have hit.
No, that. I'm not surprised.
I guess the startup on it is too slow.
Yeah, it's not, but I mean, it's not that slow. It's just also, I think she was waiting for it. She's done so many times where she's knocked you down into nothing. I'm not even surprised. Why did you play it out? It's like, you should not have pressed there. I'm surprised that worked.
Wait, you talking about?
She was plus. No, go further back.
Alright, hold on.
That's what we mean. Like, if you get hit, alright, that's the other thing. If you get hit, also don't press. Some moves will leave you standing. So this is something I had to learn too. If you get hit at all, block afterwards for the most part, unless you're really confident. So, Spas, you press there. Rewind some. I need to let you know how plush she was.
Right here.
Maybe this Viper also doesn't know her frames.
Yeah, she was +8. She was +8. And she let you press. Like, why? I'm so lost. Yeah, that was +8. You pressed. I'm just like, bro, that's crazy.
Anything could happen here.
Hold on, I'm trying to get. Oh, when I hit her. Oh wait.
Go further. You gotta go further back. I'll tell you when to pause. You're almost there. Right here. Actually, not right here. Further back. Sorry.
You get
slightly further back. Right here. Pause. So you can go frame by frame on this one. Slowly. You get hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the thunder knuckle. Okay. She's plus.
You were minus. Okay, you're -1. It was not as bad as I thought, but still, why did she not press? Like, if you get hit, you generally want to block. You're kind of lucky it was just -1 and she trying to did something else. But yeah, you generally don't want to press if they hit you with anything. It's an issue. It's something I had to learn in Guilty Gear because a lot of moves by certain characters would just leave you standing and they wouldn't combo. But I'd press afterwards because I'm like, well, your turn's over, right? It's like, no, they're plus usually.
Buffs up.
So, and then once you did get the hit, you should have been able to convert that light hit into something. But
Gotcha.
I can't remember. But yeah, you can just go ahead and play.
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Going in, player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
I hate looking at my bad habits.
I mean, that's why you watch VODs, because it makes you feel kind of dumb. And that's okay. Because
Exactly.
that's what you're doing when you're looking at VODs. You look at VODs and go, damn, why the fuck did I do that? Let me not do that.
Yeah, it's good to get like an outside perspective of like things. I feel like it's kind of like the same thing. I was like writing like journal entries and stuff to like get your thoughts outside and then like read them back. It's kind of like taking that like third person perspective on how you're playing, which helps rather than queuing up again.
Gotcha.
It helps. Okay, this first round's a perfect. perfect because this is to talk exactly about what I wanted to talk
Oh
about.
my
Is how your offense
God.
goes into your offense. And because I play JP, every JP does this stuff, and he's Ultra Masters. He should be doing it.
So,
We're just like, cool. I'm gonna do my BS into BS.
so before we start, I have a question. So this is something I noticed during the match that I feel like I should know. JP, his little shadow shit. He has 3 versions of it. He has the one that goes like just straight ahead in front of him. The one that's kind of floating in the air that goes straight ahead in front of him. That's an overhead, right? There's a low one, and then there's a one that's a command grab, right?
He has 4.
Okay, 4.
He has there. So technically, it's 5 if you count 6 if you count overdrive, but don't stress that so much. If you go on the Street Fighter wiki as well, it also will help you too because it has images for all of these moves, and that will help too quite a lot.
Gotcha.
So when he does the ghost, I'm trying to find the special move on the wiki real quick. Yeah, ghost. Fine. Pause real quick. I'm gonna send you this link.
Bet. Alright,
Check this out. It even has the images of what the ghosts look like. So this is what it looks like, kind of. Each ghost, and it'll be easier when we go in training mode, and we can look at it there. Each ghost does something differently, and they're easier to react to, and you can look at what they're doing from where they are on the screen.
Gotcha.
The overhead ghost is slightly higher in the air. The mid ghost is like middle of the screen. The low ghost goes low. The command grab ghost makes a sound, and that's the best cue. It's also a different animation, but it's best to use the audio cue.
Gotcha.
All right, you
Are
go
you
ahead and play. And I'll probably have like a bunch of things to say. Pause, because I could talk about offense.
You good. Hold on one sec.
That's what I mean when I say every hit goes into offense. Everything he's doing is going straight into his offense and his pressure.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
I hate this character so
Takes the
much.
jump in. Holds out with the block.
So he hits you with a 5 heavy punch, and that's what I mean. He knows if he ever gets you to even block it, he can drive rush. And that's what he did there. Because he's like, cool, I can do this, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because that's what happened, right?
Mm.
He pressed 5 heavy, he drive rushed. You press because you're like, well, I can press. He did a heavy kick afterwards. That's how plus he is after that drive rush. And it frame trapped you.
To my disc. 5
Yep,
heavy.
that's a standing heavy punch.
Ugh, okay.
Big old pit cane slap.
Ugh.
He's like, cool, now I can drive rush at you. And then he does standing heavy kick, which is a 12 frame move, which frame trapped you. And on drive rush plus counter hit is like plus 14.
Ouch.
Oh, I was close, plus 13. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And now he can do standing heavy punch or just another standing heavy kick. That's also fine. And then he's going to go into swipe. Now he's going to use this spike to set up his air spike, which is his Oki. And that's a favorable situation for him. He now makes a hard call out to do spike.
Gotcha.
He is plus, but now he can't do an additional spike. So now he's somewhat resets to neutral, but he's going to try and call it a movement option by doing down spike. You block this one, this is now minus, and now you can definitely approach. He jabbed as a nothing option to try and see if you were going to do anything, or he was trying to do another spike. Then he did another spike to try and see if you were going to dash forward. You didn't do that either. Then he's like, all right, I don't know why you didn't dash forward. I'm not going to do EX spike because you didn't dash forward. All right, now I see you dashing forward. I don't know why you're not dashing forward. He committed to air portal. This is him not being sure what you're doing, and that's why he air portaled here.
Gotcha.
Because you sat still for so long, he's like, I guess I can air set air portal. And you actually had time
It
to
has
hit
a lot of recovery.
It has a lot of recovery. But he was trying to make a bunch of call outs because he was being preemptive. But he was wrong on them. He's like, well, shit, what do I do? And that's why he said air portal. Then you just backed up after he said air portal. He's like, bet. Now he threw out low ghost. Air portal now can trigger whenever he wants, so he's not scared. So he now teleports, which I wouldn't have done. This is Rixiasa because you can anti-air if he does that. And that's where if you can react to it and you know his options, it helps.
Gotcha.
I don't know what he's doing. That's a pad. I think that
Yeah. I don't know.
we're just like, all right.
I love how you did that breakdown like that. It's so much mind games that
There's a lot of stuff.
it scares me.
That's fighting games. At a high level, this is what players are doing. I know because When I'm being my Ultra Sweat Lord, this is what I'm doing myself. And that was all RPS he did there. And like all offense that he was doing, just trying to keep you locked down.
Feeling out the spacing.
You can't do anything to stop that because you keep backing up. And then that was a frame trap fade. He intentionally just hit you into nothing. Oh, mix up. Oh, he was trying to fade a reversal. Now he tried a reversal for some reason, and then... Okay, pause. Do you know what to do when your opponent's in burnout?
Get him to the corner and...
Do you know what your block string is when your opponent's in burnout?
No, I don't think so.
You should learn that.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Does every
It's a lot of
character have
technique
like
situations for characters?
Does every character have like a go-to burnout block string?
Generally, yes. Some characters don't have them. A lot of characters have something. Lily might be... No, Lily should have something.
Yeah.
Bri, is it? It's 4 additional frames for burnout, right?
Huh.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you. You know I'm rusty. Oh my god.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I was trying to grab there.
Lily might not actually have a true burnout string.
I thought that was gonna hit.
Yeah, and that's what we mean. Sometimes it's just better just to block.
So just kind of capitalize off of know what every normal transitions to, as far as combos. Learn the differences between his ghost and stuff, and pretty much that. Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And then also
I'd say
block
learn
on
what.
defense.
It's good to know what normal is going to stuff for your combos, but I think the larger picture idea of what Thomas was trying to paint is that the JP was doing everything for a reason.
Gotcha.
And it led into him trying to gather data on you.
Gotcha.
And also start his offense on you. And I think the better you get with like your combos, because when you start like figuring out what normal is going to what combos, that's good, but then you're gonna get a knockdown, and then you're gonna have to figure out what to do on their wake up or your OK.
Yep.
Because if you don't know, then they can wake up and like press and push you back.
Gotcha.
And stuff, kind of like what the Viper was doing. I think it's good that we watched the Viper first and then the JP, because the Viper wasn't doing her Oki or like post combo situations very well. So it gave you the idea that you can just wake up and press and stuff, but the JP was a lot more lighter with their situations after their combos.
Gotcha.
And they were doing things more for a reason.
Okay. We can do one more.
So,
I'll go ahead, sorry.
yeah, and that's the thing I had mentioned before, is like everything kind of flows together. Offense, if you are steamrolling someone and you're doing it well, and I do this a lot in Guilty Gear, your offense just streams into offense. Because you go combo, you get a random hit. So I'll do like a random light confirm in Street Fighter terms. Random light confirm into a knockdown. Into a favorable Oki situation, which puts me in a favorable Nuki Oki situation where they can't move because I'm playing JP. Then I go in and then I hit them with a really good starter and then I knock them down. Now I get a big Oki situation.
Gotcha.
Now I force a mix up. They get hit by said mix up, and then we just keep looping this pressure. And you see how it's just like it's going to the next thing, going to the next thing, and that's it. Each thing is supposed to go to the next.
So much mental stuff.
It is a lot. It takes a lot of time and practice, but you can practice a lot of this actually in training mode. It does actually help.
I will master it.
After a while, it becomes like almost automatic once you do it enough. Because like they'll get to a certain point where like when you get their knocked down, you're not so much thinking about what you're gonna do, but you're thinking about what they're gonna do on wake up and what you're gonna do in response to that.
Gotcha.
That sounds a little like far-fetched, but it becomes easier later on.
Yeah.
Is like the point of that.
And a good way to do some of the things is just being sure you can do it 10 times in a row in training mode.
Ah, okay, gotcha. I would say, could you guys do me one other favor?
Yeah, of course.
So one thing I do want to do for like content, I want to like kind of like notate my training regimen. Like one thing I want to do is like I want to do like anti-air training, see if I can get like 10 anti-airs in a row, whatnot. If you guys have any type of like training recommendations, let me know and I'll put it into practice. If that makes sense.
It does.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we can go over that after we finish this match.
Okay.
Checking their opponent. Puts one in the pocket. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
Good answer. Even though you guys traded, it was good that you went for it.
Player one with the
And
light
so
bulb.
JP's going his offense. So after you block spike, you can actually move forward.
Oh, you talking about ground spike?
Yeah, you can move forward.
Oh, man.
You definitely can move forward. You can move forward a lot of times during this.
Strings it all
What he's
together.
doing is just zoning you.
Player
Oh.
two chases them.
That pissed me off.
Gets the parry in and adds some
Why
pressure.
is he drive rushing
Opts
so
for the throw
much?
to close it out. Player
Yeah, I'm
one
surprised he
sets the
even
tone
went
with
over
that
to
win.
you.
Let
Yeah,
him
I
keep
don't
it
know
up.
why
Keep
he
it up.
did.
Could have just stayed over there.
Free, could I get Ultimate Masters? Is this what it's telling
Ooh,
me?
it looks like he's waiting
And then you
for
can. Especially how the Viper was playing.
I feel like I'm sounding cocky as hell. I'm watching this like, man. Is this the Ultimate
This might leave him strings forward with the drive rush.
I checked that.
Continue the attack with
Nice.
the drive.
And nice, you had a good confirm, and I'm guessing you're trying to reset, and then please tell me he's got the stuff.
Can open up huge chances for him.
Okay,
It's in deep to get that
he at least has that. I was gonna be, oh, he dropped it in. That's fine. Yeah, and then that's just JP stuff. You just kind of impressed,
was a
but
clinic
also
of how a
JP just
solid
will
neutral
see.
game wins matches.
I hate this character so much.
I mean, a lot of people do, and that's why I love him.
Alright. Alright. I'll say, if you guys want to, we can go over the last JP match, or if you guys want to do like closing statements or whatnot.
Pretty much it sounds, I think we can just go closing statements. I think it's really just more about kind of learning some of the basic things, making sure you know what your things are going into, specifically offense. And then defense is just learning what you should be doing on defense. A lot of times you're just going to sit still and then wait for the special and then try and take your turn back.
Gotcha.
For neutral, it's a bit more awkward, but that's something I want to look at in a match. We can like sit in a training mode room, and I would like us to actually take a look at some of these things, and that would probably help you out too.
Okay. Bet. I'm just going ahead and go into
Go to the
here.
bottom. Yeah, go to the bottom station. All right, I'm right here. All right. So, what happens is Ryu's. This is like a really good neutral tool for Ryu, right? Standing, medium kick. He also has a few other tools like. See, I'm gonna try and just check you with this. So neutral, what's happening most of the time is when people are walking forward, you're just like kind of running back. You're kind of afraid, right? And so what happens is you need to move forward and then walk back. Because what happens is in Street Fighter, especially Street Fighter, you actually kind of walk back unless you're afraid of your toes getting grabbed. So this is the range that his medium kick hits, which means most things you block, everything you block really from Ryu can get blocked standing. That's why far-reaching lows are strong, because most people kind of walk back and forward, because it kind of helps you control neutral. So like I could just try and just check you in neutral. So if you try and approach, I might just try and stuff you. So that's like how a lot of people just kind of play neutral. This is just a hard thing to explain and get used to. So it's really just like practicing it and getting the feel for it. So I would say just like your main poke is probably your standing medium punch as well. What is that? Yeah, that's a good neutral poke, right?
One thing I
So
noticed
this is
about.
how-
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you go first.
I was gonna say one thing I noticed about standing medium punch. It is it is weak to drive rush.
So
Oh,
that-
drive impact. I mean, sorry.
Is it? Okay, yeah.
Like if you know I'm
That's
about
fine.
to do it.
And that's fine. Sometimes that is the case. And that's when, if you're afraid of drive impact, I mean, that's also why isn't that why Lily's not too good? But sorry to say that.
You're fine.
But that was an issue she had. But that's why I think you have, what's your standing medium kick?
Standing medium kick.
That's bad. What's your main neutral poke? I can't remember.
I think it was this.
Heavy punch. Or that one, yeah.
Heavy punch?
It's that one. I can't remember if that's
Yeah,
punching
yeah.
heavy punch or what.
Okay, so your heavy punch is your main one? Yeah, and that's why. Okay. Because as well, if someone drive impacts that, you can drive impact it back since it's special cancelable. So yeah, you probably press standing medium instead of heavy punch a lot more. And then that's the thing, it's like, what are you doing after that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if someone blocks a standing heavy punch, what are you gonna do?
Probably something like this.
And that's fine. But you also have to understand they may press a button, right? And that's where it comes into like the mental stack and RPS, right? And that's when you have that option because they're like, oh, I'm gonna press afterwards, right? And then you can just hit them if they do anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
That aspect is a lot of what neutral is. And then when you get the actual hit, you then convert that into your offense. And so that's really a lot of neutral. And this is where something that you don't have, which is a projectile. Which is where Ryu's going to use this a lot. So in neutral's going to be awkward for you because of that. This can be a good time to use those type of moves, get wind stalks. But he's also not going to just throw fireballs and give you absolutely nothing for free. He's going to probably try and approach you slowly but surely. And then try and push you towards the corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's really what else is going to happen. So it seems like here, you even seem like you're playing calmer. But when you're watching the match, it's like, all right, you seem like you're kind of panicking.
Wait.
So here,
Crazy because like he was alive
and then there you go. And that's fine. So a lot of times Ryu's going to throw fireball. And he's going to use this to approach. And that's those games like, why did you press there, right? If you get knocked down by throw, you're going to block. And then wait until your turn is to start. Like, I don't play Ryu either. See? And that's good. It's like, it seems like you're approaching too. But watching, it just seems like you're just running back, and that's where it's like trying to get used to these options.
Okay. Cool.
And then that's the thing, it's like, alright, block and wake up.
So another question. Would you recommend, as far as like blocking go, do you recommend just like kind of blocking low 90% of the time?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to block low unless you know an overhead's coming.
Gotcha.
You pretty much, you'll always be doing it. Unless you know for certain an overhead's coming, you always block low.
Or if they jump.
Yes. Yeah, it's like, it seems like you're not afraid versus Ryu. It seems like matchups, even if matchups you're not as familiar with, and that's the other thing, what happens for a lot of players too. They don't know a matchup as well, and they're just like a lot more afraid. So they default to holding back. And that's not how you should really be playing. You should kind of just want to try and account for those type of things. Like, all right, I need to hold back, I need to walk forward, I want to make sure I'm not giving up too much space.
Oh, I should have dropped.
and you press again on wake up.
Oh,
right?
sorry.
And so that's where it will help if you play someone who's just gonna punish you every time on wake up. I won't do that because I don't know how to play Ryu. If I was playing JP, I would, or Aki.
Since you
But
do
that's
play
what I mean.
JP, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I was gonna say, since you do play JP, one day I do want you to like kind of teach me the JP matchup,
Okay. Yeah.
like the in depth is what I mean.
I say right now you gotta work around blocking first,
Gotcha.
and then you need to make sure you hone in your offense.
Gotcha.
Blocking and offense first, because like the nitty gritty of the JP matchup, I don't think you have to worry about that just yet. Because right now you need to focus on the first steps, which is just like how do you play the game on a basic level. I'm not saying like that, but you know what I mean. Like, what are you trying to do at a fundamental level is really what you should be trying to do. And right now it seems like you don't have a solid game plan on that, and then trying to really get the nitty gritty of a matchup like JP, I don't think it's as helpful for you. Where it's like I have no idea how to do combos on Ryu. And this is also can help too, is like training mode matches is something I used to do with like my friend in college. We're just like playing matches like this where it's just like there's no stakes. You're not trying to win or lose. You're just trying to practice some basic stuff. And that can also help. You obviously set resources to 0. Or you even just play actual matches, but sometimes it can help to just try and practice things with a person. Like, okay, I'm trying to practice anti-airing. And then again, that's like why press there on wake up? Like practice not pressing on wake up, those types of things. And like, hey, call those type of things out. And practice anti-airing too.
I forget she can control like how far her counter fire goes now. I know I can
So
check.
this is kind of a lot of the basics of like anti-airing is things like this, right?
Mhm.
Right? So you see I did it a few different options. I'm just like doing nothing, throw a fireball, parry to beta drive rush, actually drive rush in. Then jump.
Would you say jumping is like kind of like the most vulnerable thing you could do in the game? Because you can't block in the air.
I would say it's the most vulnerable movement option. I
Gotcha.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the most vulnerable movement option. Yeah, that's true.
Alright.
Yeah, you want to be careful jumping unless you're really confident that you're going to be good about jumping. And then that move is minus. But see, that's what I mean when I say if you see a special, that's a good time to go. It's my turn.
Ah, okay, gotcha. There are exceptions to the rule, but 99% of the time, if it's a special, it's your turn.
Not 99, but like 90%.
Okay.
90% is an actual number. Why are you pressing still?
Oh, my bad.
This is what we need. It's like, it's a bad habit that you don't want to have because you're just going to die for it. And this is like the type of thing that you want to like get called out for because it's annoying, but it is a thing. See, I just don't know where you, so I don't know my meaty timings. But that's like a good thing to all just practice with people. It's like, alright, cool. And then you can start practicing taking your turn back. It's like, cool. I'm not pressing as much. Well, how do I take my turn back? Yep, there you go.
Oh, I like how you kind of...
Just drive rush back there is not plus.
Yeah.
I have no idea. And so that's the other thing. All sweeps, well, all sweeps, almost all three sweep in the game is punishable by sweep. So you can sweep a sweep usually. So that's a good thing to consider. See, there you go. That was a special, and that was a good time to try and take it.
Okay, bad.
That's what it means. Like, you don't always have to do something. But I don't blame you for reversal supering. It is good to know you can do it. That's really what I would say. It's like, I see a lot of times you're like pressing on wake up because people kind of let you get away with it. You can try and play better players for longer sets. They will not let you get away with that for the most part. And that may help you out too with like pressing. And then the other thing was just like, all right, what am I doing after every hit?
Gotcha.
So I would definitely say those are like probably the main things because like I'm still seeing it. And it is hard to just practice. Like it's weirdly hard sometimes just practice just blocking on wake up. But that is something to just do.
Okay. Alright, I think we can call it for today. I actually learned a lot.
Yeah.
Like, a lot. I appreciate you. You're actually, like, really helping me. Y'all all help me.
Happy to help.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you need anything, let us know. If you need matches, I even booted up Street Fighter. I'm happy to help out.
Appreciate you. I shall. I'll enter can opener next week, and we'll see if we do better.
Let's go get up there.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all are free now. I shall see y'all in the next chat.
All right, take it easy.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you in the next chat.